pull-up for everybody then?
Push-up to pull-up.
That's right.
Everybody. There's no underhand. No. It's strictly overhand pull-ups.
Start with push-up, go straight to pull-up. Yes.
Is there a time time?
No time limit.
No time.
So you just can't. You can. I mean, if you can do 1,000 push-ups, go ahead.
What you got?
Pull-up, say chin over bar. I know if there's any discrepancies. Talking about completely over bar because I know when
chin has to be over the bar. It doesn't have to. Bar doesn't have to be
right there. Like
once again, here's the thing: the judge has the right to has the discrepancy. If you want to be pushing that limit, and he calls them down, then that's on you. I would recommend if you're going to do it, make sure it's very clear that your chin is above the bar.
all the way up. I'm saying,
as an athlete, you want to don't leave your contest in the hand of the judges. You don't want to do that. In any kind of athletic contest, you want to make it clear and concise.
So I was talking about other people.
I understand that. I'm using you as an example because you asked the question. Everybody else, make sure you get the chin up. You can do butterfly, you can do all that kipping bullshit, but I'm not a CrossFit fan. No, but you can do whatever. Just, like he said, locked, over. The judge has the final say. They've been trained. They know what they're looking at. They're going to tell you whether
real quick, just so you guys understand, every single judge has got an extensive video of exactly how to judge this. I don't want you guys to think that we're just like throwing shit up and they're going to be like, oh, he's got one, he's got one. We went through 100 different techniques of the chin up to show them, or pull up to show them exactly what they need to be looking for. So just so you guys know, you know what I mean, they know what they're looking for.
Once
basically.
again, you got judges are all nationally ranked athletes, or at least in their respective sport. You have a pro strongman, you have a national champion strongman, you have a CrossFit athlete. These guys know what they're doing. We trust them 100%, and their say is final.
Cool.
Somewhat of an internal question, but if we have it readily available, can we read much long between sets of moves?
It's between sets of what?
Like, say back to the deadlift medley, if we're switching between the front bar and axle.
Absolutely.
Yes, you're on the clock.
You can have chalk on your
time at that point.
Whatever you want.
Anybody else?
On the deadlift, are we allowed to chalk the bar or just our hands?
Just your hands. So the bar won't be slippery or anything. We'll take care of it, make sure it's good. Yes?
The final score is how many pull-ups you did plus how many pull-ups, they count the same?
Combined together, yes.
And if our rep is not good on the push-up, will the judge say anything?
This is how you will be counted on the push-ups. If anybody was in the military, you know this is how they do it. At the lockout, they'll say 1, 2, 3. If their rep is not good, they will repeat the previous rep. So if you get a bad one, 3, 3, 3, until you finally get a good one. Then they'll go 4, 5. So if you hear the judge repeating a number, that means that rep didn't count. You need to fix something. Anybody understand that? Okay. Same with the pull-ups. He's going to give you one warning on chin-ups like that, and you can sit there all day and do these half ones. He's not going to count them. He's just going to keep saying the previous number.
If the elbow or if your armpit is not fully extended, you're not counting. It's not being counted. So a lot of these guys are going to come here. It's not going to count. You can do it all day, but it's not going to count. So.
You said strictly overhand, right?
Yeah.
No underhand.
Another question about push-ups. Some of us have big bellies. How do we define belly versus chest?
I'll menu that one there.
I mean, if your belly
Here's the thing. If your ass is sagging, it's going to be a no-go anyways.
Yes.
So
if your ass is straight, your belly.
If your ass is straight and you're all the way down onto the ground, that's going to be the count. I understand some people have bellies, whatever. Some people have bigger chests than others. Some people have longer arms than others. You have to deal with the genetics you were given at that point.
Okay, but I mean, we don't have to necessarily fold over to make sure our pecs touch instead of our.
Just make sure. You gotta. Here's one thing I'll say about not leaving it in the hands of the judge.
Yep.
Make sure it's clear and concise that you're all the way down.
Okay.
If you do that, they're gonna give you the call. They're gonna err on the side of the lifter because they're not gonna try to take anything away from you. But if you try to pull one over on them, they're not gonna let it go. You understand that?
How does the point system work? Is it like a first, second, third in each event gets like 8 points, 6
Nope.
points?
If there's 90 athletes, first place is worth 90 points. All the way down to last place is worth 1 point.
I'm saying, how does it add up each event to get to a place?
That you add up 90 times how many points you have. It's divided by how many events.
We have a professional scorekeeper.
We have a score company that's going to take care of all that. It'll be placed on the TV screen just to get all. Scott.
You do a pull-ups first.
Negative. Push-ups first. Back.
On the keg carry, if you drop it by accident, what's your start? You're done, you're going to pick it up.
Keg carry, you're allowed to pick up. Keg carry, you're allowed to pick up. Farmers, you're not allowed to drop. Okay? It's a keg, you're on the time. Farmers is distance.
What if it rolls?
If it rolls, yeah, don't roll it, because the judges will pull you back. They've seen it all,
If you guys try to sprint with it, and we've seen it a lot of times, if you try to start sprinting with it, a lot of guys who haven't messed with the keg, if it starts rolling, they're gonna pull you back. It's not like you can roll it across the line, pick it up and say you did it.
Oops.
Right? So, yeah.
Just rolls down.
So none of that.
So, kind of confused. On the keg carry, you said it's time. So, from the beginning to the drop off, you said now straight up, it's done.
No. Keg carry, prowler starts when you pick up the keg, ends with the prowler, either crosses the line or when 75 seconds is up. Anybody else? Questions. About the entire thing. Any questions about tomorrow's operation?
How much does the prowler weigh this time?
The prowler's the exact same that we did. Plate and a quarter on each side. Plate and a quarter on each side.
Prowler position, right?
Lower handles, yes.
It's only one hand.
Everybody, the MC of the day will be the starting of it. So you're going to have 4 lanes, okay? Each athlete is going to be in the same lane throughout the entire day. So you're going to have the same judge, you're going to be in the same order throughout the entire. So if you're going first on the first event, you're going to go first on every event. So you know exactly where you need to be at what time, given that, okay? So, can you repeat that answer question?
I didn't hear what you said.
I think
You're right.
The scorekeeper's doing it, and they're the same every
All right,
time.
4 lanes, all right? Each athlete is going to be in the same lane the entire time they go. Same judge, okay? Same judge, same place. So if you go second on the first event, you got to go second on the second event.
So we're all doing the same order of events.
Yes, every time.
How do you decide?
Yes, we all do the same. Every time, 4 athletes will start at the same time. No matter what time you finish, when the last person finishes, they'll reset. 4 athletes will start again. You'll be going head to head to head to head every time.
I'm not sure. Either way, it's
How many athletes showed up?
I don't know yet. I'm looking.
Somebody wants to know.
I would say we're probably about 75, 80 athletes.
What are they doing? Are they doing it alphabetically?
Random.
So athlete order is random. Each judge will have 20 people, and he'll choose randomly, and then it'll be in the same order every single time?
Yes.
Okay. So random.
So there's no particular order in which you will go. It's going to be on the scorekeepers. They're professionals. They deal with CrossFit and all this kind of stuff, so they're very good, and they'll be running that aspect of the show.
Cool.
Any other questions before I hand it over to Mr. Holst?
Is there any kind of lunch break?
Lunch break?
Yeah, we got.
There's
we got bad
the restaurant here, so if you want to grab some fries and a shake in between, farmers carries shots of tequila.
There's some carb loading in between the
Carb loader.
Right. Hey, if you're losing, end up spitting it up. All right,
That'd be a good show, man.
That's why we did it here, because you all the food. You can have a beer too in between.
Slow motion that one?
Okay, any other questions? This is your chance to ask about tomorrow's operations. And I'm gonna explain what time you need to be here and everything as far as that. Any other questions about that?
You could eat the chalk if you want. You can rub it all over your fucking head and your chest like your Braveheart.
Real quick, on the equipment-wise, farmers, obviously no wraps, no straps, nothing like that. You can wear belts.
Knee sleeves are allowed, no knee wraps.
I was told we could have a shoulder brace. Yeah, who did I ask? I think I asked you. Facebook.
We'll talk after.
I have a knee brace. I could wear a knee brace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoulder girdle.
I'm not aware of that. So we'll talk.
Deadlift, no straps, belt is allowed.
And if you, for some reason, like to wear wrist wraps, okay. No straps. Yeah, single belt. One belt.
Just ask us about your gear. I don't think a lot of these people are going to be.
If we catch somebody with a deadlift suit, you're obviously disqualified. Everybody understand that? I know it's that band. Yeah, single band.
It's gonna be too damn hot for a damn deadlift.
Yeah. Any protective for your skin? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, pretty much, guys. If you ever done a raw powerlifting or a CrossFit or whatever, they don't allow any of that super supportive stuff. It's the same thing. If you get a belt, and some sleeves. That's about it. That's about the extent of it.
You need to keep shorts, you're okay.
What?
You need to keep shorts.
Yeah, shorts are fine. Yeah. Under Armour, that kind of stuff, yeah. Tomorrow, the absolute latest you can check in is 9 a.m. I am urging you, if you saw the line today, just to check in for freaking food, I'm urging you to be there a little early, because if you show up at 8:50, I'm cutting registration off at 9 o'clock, guys. We have to do that. We have too many people here to be checking in 15 minutes before the show. Show up early. We will be here from 7 o'clock on. Registration will begin at 8 o'clock.